Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Hi, I'm Ariel. I make book videos, and that is what we are doing today. This isn't a haul. I don't know how to start this video. I'm frazzled because I went into Books A Million, I got out, I went back to my car, and there was like a gang of teenagers around it. Not around my car, but around their car, which was next to mine. So I freaked out and I drove to a different part of the mall, and now I'm in like there's no cars around me, which may make me stand out even more. But I don't care. I clearly care because I'm talking about it, but I don't care. Anyway, this is the start of a reading vlog of the Dark Olympus series. I started Neon Gods like yesterday, and I'm already obsessed. I'm like 150 pages in and I'm like just eating it up. Hades, new book boyfriend. Yes, the god of death is my new book boyfriend. So I was like, well, I like this, let's vlog it and buy the third book, because I already have the first two books, and I'm planning on like doing this all within this week, reading all three of them. And so I was like, let's get the book so that I can automatically start reading it once I finish the second, you know? So we got it. Wicked Beauty. I always feel so weird when I buy one of these books in person, because I'm like, yeah, I'm fully buying a smut book in front of you, but it's fine. So it's kind of weird that I like this series, but also not. Weird because I don't like fantasy, never been into it, and this is like kind of fantasy because it's exploring the different, you know, like Greek gods and stuff. But a lot of other people I've heard that don't like fantasy like this, and now that I have read a little bit of it, I see why. It's because it all happens like in a realistic world. Like even the gods aren't gods, they're more like politicians that run this world, because they can die, they can get replaced, and then it's just like, oh, there's a new Hades. So like, I don't know, it's more like a monarchy. So it's not, it happens in our world. It has the rules of our world. There's nothing new for me to figure out. It's an overall enjoyable reading experience so far, which is very exciting. Hello, you get this wonderful view of my Squishmallows and my cat. You're welcome. I finished it, and I loved it. It was so good. Oh my, I think Katee Roberts, yeah, Robert is my new favorite like romance writer. She just, I was like blushing reading some of these parts. It was so good. And the ending, like the little, not mystery, but like the thrilling events, I guess, that happened at the end, just like put the cherry on top. A lot of it was spicy scenes. A lot of it. Like if you don't like spicy scenes, don't even look at this book. Yeah, I have like nothing bad to say about it, other than in the middle it kind of dragged. Like it was kind of a lot of the same spicy scene, and then like a little bit of revealed background. But I would like a bit more in terms of background and like, I don't know, more about their life before this. But since it's like a series, I feel like more information will be talked about in the future. So I'm not too upset. Like, even towards the end, they said something that was like kind of a cliffhanger. Yeah, I don't want to give away, obviously, but yeah, I definitely can see why people that don't like fantasy like this, because it really did not feel like a fantasy. It felt like a political drama. I am very excited to read the next one. It has like a little excerpt in the back for the next one, and I read like the first page and I was like, ah, her writing, just so good. She's so funny also. So many times we're just like so funny. And yeah, Katee Roberts, everyone, just too good. So read Neon Gods. It's amazing. And we'll be back with the next one, which is Electric Idol, which follows Eros and Persephone's sister Psyche. And Eros is the son of Aphrodite. I didn't know that earlier. I was a bit confused. We met them, so like I understand who they are. Hello. So I'm reading Electric Idol right now, and it's really good. I like it. At first, I was like not so sure about it. It wasn't like grabbing my attention until their little deal happened, and then I was pretty hooked. And I really like Psyche. Eros, I mean, I had a Greek mythology phase, like I feel like everyone did. Thank you, Rick Riordan, you know him. Percy Jackson. I feel like that made us all have one of those phases, but I was never like super into it, so I don't really remember like who these characters are, but they keep referring to Eros as like a monster, so I'm gonna look it up because I think I remember the mythological character that they're talking about, but I'm not like positive. So, but yeah, it's pretty good. Also, Psyche is like a plus-sized woman, which is cool. A little representation there. And yeah, I'm enjoying it, so we're gonna continue. Hello. I finished the book. I realized I didn't really vlog much of this. I don't know. I haven't been in the mood. Anyway, finished it though, so gonna talk about it real quick. Great again. I just love Katee Roberts' like writing. It's just very easy to just flip through, and I loved the two characters, but not as much as Hades and Persephone. Like, I think this is okay, but I don't know, the characters, I really liked Psyche, the girl, but the guy like Eros like didn't fully do it for me until the end. I feel like he had a good like little character arc. Also, the plot line just didn't grab me as much, but overall was still good, still spicy. I feel like I would rate this like a 3.5 because it's not like average. Like, I like this book a lot more than a lot of romance books, but it just didn't compare to Neon Gods, which I've kind of heard that, so I was a bit expecting that. I don't have much thoughts on it, which I feel like is a bad sign. Now we have the third book in the series, Wicked Beauty, that we're gonna start, and I am very excited for that because I've heard 1,000,001 great things. So we're gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna vlog. I don't know where this video is headed, but I might vlog if it's like there's interesting parts. But if it's like this, where it's just like, okay, I'm enjoying reading it, but I have no thoughts, then I'm obviously not gonna vlog. So yeah, stay tuned. Hello, so I'm on to the third book in the series, and I'm really liking it. I had heard that this was like people's favorite of the series, or it at least matched up to the first one, and I think it's definitely going to be my favorite. It involves a like challenge, a little like three-pronged, three-step challenge, and I love challenge plotline. I don't know why I keep saying challenge. I feel like there's a better word for that, but yeah, I love like a bunch of characters starting out and then like eliminations and like who's gonna get eliminated next. I don't know why, it just like touches a part of my brain that I really like, and it keeps me entertained. Which I think is why with like ACOTAR, then I was kind of bored until the end when it got to like, this is your challenge. I was so excited. And that's what this is like. I am very excited to figure out what the challenges are, see who's gonna win. I mean, I feel like I know because it's pretty obvious, you know, obviously, but it's fun still. And yeah, it's very interesting because yeah, it's Patroclus and Achilles are like in this open relationship thing, and then Helen, forced proximity, is forced to share a bedroom. Not a bed, but like a bedroom with them as they're away doing these challenges. So we all know what's gonna happen. I feel like I'm getting a better understanding of the world in this book versus the other two, and I like that. It did confuse me for a bit at the beginning because they were saying a lot of names. They were saying a lot of names, and I was like, how did these morph in? Because the first two were very like just in the Greek mythology world, I guess. And then this is like incorporating not just Greek myths, also like, I don't know, is Achilles and Patroclus a myth? Or are they just, I mean, I guess all myths are stories, but they're from like the Iliad or something, I believe. So a little different, I guess, than just like Greek gods and goddesses. So I don't know much about the background of them. Not that I knew a lot about the other ones, but still. Also, like, they keep saying names that I slightly recognize from like my Percy Jackson days back in like middle school. Like they mention a Minotaur, and I was like, he sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. And I'm pretty sure that's like a monster in Greek mythology. So that's a Minotaur. He is just a man in this story, but that's funny. That's funny. And it's also funny because they keep being like, why is he named Minotaur? Like, who thought to name their child that? I am like 80 pages in, so got a ways to go. But yes, we'll keep you updated. I have my bangs pinned back, and this is why I have bangs. I hate the look of my full face. But that's enough self-deprecation. J for Jesus. Just kidding. Julia, that's my sister. Anyway, why am I so spacey? I didn't take my medicine, that's probably why. Anyway, this book, that's what we're talking about, and it's so good. It's literally, okay, I figured out why I like little like trials and like challenges and that kind of aspect in books. I think it goes back to middle school and the Hunger Games. I, along with every other middle schooler was obsessed with the Hunger Games, like love. And every time that they just got past the first trial, and like when they were starting the trial, then the announcer was like, and let the first trial begin. And I was like, this feels Hunger Games-esque. So I think that's why I love a good trial, a good challenge. Also, Patroclus, love him. I love him to death. I haven't taken many notes. I haven't been on my annotating grind, but the quotes that I have marked up have all been from Patroclus. Like, this man is just so sweet, and I love him. Why is my cat destroying my jacket? Okay, now he's with his lamb. Love it. I am about halfway through. These three people make such a good match, which, yeah, that's the point of the book, Ariel, duh. But they do. Like, I feel like Helen kind of has aspects of both of the boys, and that makes her like the perfect third. Yeah, like I never thought I'd be interested in reading about a throuple, but here I am, throupling it up. I blow through these books. Like, I'm a very slow reader. Usually, like, honestly, I probably average like 2 minutes per page. Like, I'm slow. I like to read like every word, and yeah, but these I blow through. Like, definitely under a minute a page, and just I can't put it down. And it's just so easy to read. I don't know why, but the writing really like meshes with my brain. So yeah, we're gonna continue that and see what happens. Hello, so I am reading Wicked Beauty, and I'm almost done with it. Literally have like 20 pages left, and I realized I did not update about like anything. So quick little final thoughts, I guess, are the final trial happened, and I was actually like very like cued in. I was like, what's gonna happen? Like, you kind of know like Helen is gonna win, you know? It's like she's the underdog, so like, you know, but I was like, how? Because Achilles is like big strong man. So I was actually very cued into that and enjoyed it. And yeah, I think this is my favorite of the three. Okay, I'm on the final pages of the book. Also, my lip is stained from my wine, so I'm not like bleeding. I kind of just want them to be like, actually, we're gonna have Achilles and Helen be Aries. Like, I don't know if that'll happen, but it just makes sense. Like, literally just right now, Eros said to Achilles, like, spoken like a man with more brawn than brains. And then Achilles went into how Helen has the brains and he has the bronze. And I'm like, okay, perfect pairing to be Aries. I don't know. So we'll see, but I think that would be great to wrap it up. Hello, it is the next morning and I just finished Wicked Beauty. So good. I loved this. It was so cute and also very spicy, but loved it. And yeah, I think it's my favorite out of the three. And now the fourth one is about Cassandra and Apollo. I don't know who Cassandra is. I'm gonna have to look her up, but yeah. Also, is interesting, like, she really puts a lot of random Greek characters, like gods, goddesses, myths, in there that I don't know. Like they were saying like Patroclus's mom's names, and I was like, okay, let's look them up. And I looked them up, and it's like, oh, those were actually his mom's names, because I guess it wasn't sure who his real mom was, so she just picked two of them and was like, all right, you got two moms now, Patroclus. I want to like go back and like look up every character now and see like who they are, because that's cool that they're all like based in real mythology. But yeah, that was the video. Thank you for watching. This has been a multiple month-long process because I just was not reading these in order, but I had a great time. And Wicked Beauty is definitely my favorite, then Neon Gods, and then Electric Idol, is that what it's called? I kept getting that one confused. Yeah, Electric Idol. So I'd recommend go read it if you want a little spicy, good, fun time. That's all. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.